we're back. Week 4 of this versus brainrot, aka doomscroll challenge. So this week is the last week of this versus doomscrolling challenge. And the point of these challenges was to try to make a habit of picking up hobbies instead of my phone when I have free time. But first, last time on versus doomscroll, I failed week 3. And that's okay. And no matter the reasonings, no matter the excuses, I tried. And to me, that's a success. I want to be an author. I want to be many things. And I have to pick and choose. But being an author is one of the big things that I kind of actually want to do. I was really sad about it before. But now, I'm really not that sad about it anymore. I started strong. I knew that this week was probably going to be the hardest week. To kind of compromise, I just decided to choose something to work on quickly and something fun. And I chose my short erotica to write. Now, I can't guarantee that what I wrote wasn't just straight hot garbage. And then the cramps hit. I have PCOS, so I get really bad, debilitating cramps. And this day, I kind of just laid in my bed and I doomscrolled. I did some storyboarding, aka I was scrolling through Pinterest for pictures, and although it kind of makes me feel like I did give up, I think that I might actually do another challenge in the future where I write maybe every day for 30 days. A punishment for not being able to do it for 7 days. I'm gonna make it harder, you know? That's how you do it. You fail the first challenge and then you just make a harder one that you have to succeed. In full transparency, I did take a week off, but I am back, baby. I am back stronger than ever. Not really. Did I catch up on the stuff I wanted to in the week off that I took? Yes. Did I also fall behind again? Yes. Am I still stressed out about it? Yes, because I didn't do it very smartly. I don't care. iPad cough, sorry. But we're back, and I'm here to do my strongest ability. Can you guess what it is? It's reading! Great guess. It's my number one hobby. It is the hobby that kind of took over my life when I got really depressed in college. Woo! We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Do I have a plan? Do I have a plan going forward for this week? No. Is this kind of like a reward/cheat for doing the hard stuff first? Yeah. But it's still a hobby that I do in place of doomscrolling. Do I have some alone time in the apartment right now because my roommate and my husband and some friends went to go see Lord of the Rings in theaters? I do. So if you're new here, this whole challenge was to help me build a habit of not picking up my phone to doomscroll, but instead to pick up a hobby to do. So that could be art, so like sketching, painting, it could be photography, it could be writing, reading, I could do other things like crochet, that kind of thing too. But I really picked up my main 4 hobbies so that I could just kind of focus on those. And week 4 is my reward. But anyway, welcome to day 1 of week 4. We have to build my TBR for this week. One of the main things though is to probably also get a TBR for work, because when I'm at work and I have some downtime, that's when my phone becomes my best friend. I might be listening to audiobooks too, but I still doom scroll. So I'm gonna need a physical TBR for those actual breaks and stuff that I need to do stuff for. Also, I know that a lot of my plants are kind of dying. Ignore them. I'm going through something. Welcome to the last day of the anti-brainrot versus doomscrolling challenge. Yay! Yay! I'm so glad I did this challenge. I also hate that I did this challenge, but I knew I needed to do a challenge in order to help myself not pick up my phone out of habit and just start picking up hobbies. And this was something that I think actually helped me. Editing Amanda here. Editing-ish. Gwen. I realized I didn't even talk about any of the books that I read. These are the books that I read. I finished the second book of the Deep Waters series by Emma Hamm, Song of the Abyss. 4 stars. It's kind of like a steampunk, dystopian, sci-fi-esque romance. Monster romance. Love a monster romance. The spice was good. Characters were great. I really liked the water merman. What do they call them? The main male character. He was kind of the one that I really wanted the story from. Anyways, I did start the third one. Excited for that one too. I did audiobooks of this series. This series I really enjoyed. It was definitely a fantasy romance and not a romance fantasy because it had more romance than fantasy. And I said something that I don't always say is that I would have liked more world building, more fantasy in it. But I knew I was getting into when I started it. It was fast, quick, and I really enjoyed it. It was something that I really needed at the beginning of this year. So, little quick tidbits of everything that I did actually read. Now back to the other stuff. Excuse all of this. I have to do some. I'm relaxing. I'm relaxing today, so I'm gonna wax my face. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna read for an hour. I do have a lot of editing and stuff I have to do, but I'm gonna soak in that hour of reading, and then as soon as I'm done with the rest of myself, I'm probably just gonna read some more. But all in all, this challenge has helped me figure out kind of how to really organize my filming schedule. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I actually work in office, so trying to record those days just aren't going to work for me. So I'm going to focus on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because those 2 days I work at home, and then the other 2 days I'm off. So plan all my filming schedules those days so I can bulk film, and then I'll probably do only hopefully weekly vlogs or stuff like that once a month so that I can really plan around those and not have to force myself to record. The window's open, I forgot to close it, and there's a cold breeze coming in. Because there's a lot of things that I wish I could have done different in this challenge. One is to actually really think through a shot list, because that would have been helpful to not stress so much about. 2 is to not put so much pressure to get just not so much pressure. Just, that would have been great. I think if I just did a shot list, that probably would have been great. That probably would have taken most of the stress release off of me. And then just doing the challenge, think of all the times that I would have doom scrolled and just followed that timeline and to do my hobbies during those times. It's usually late at night. Do I still doom scroll? Yeah, but it's I'll check right now. I have to figure it out. I always forget how to get to this. Apps, storage, battery, no. Screen time. The first week, again, we knew it was between 3 to 6 hours before I started. The first week, I was between 1 hour and 3 hours. The second week, again, 1 hour to 3 hours. Oof. My writing week took a turn. I went up to 4 hours. That's fine. Still balanced at the fourth week, this past week. We're still sitting pretty at 3 hours. That's okay. The writing week was the hardest week for me anyways, but I'm really glad I did this challenge because it's going to teach me to pick up my phone. It's going to teach me to pick up a hobby instead of my phone. And I've been enjoying it. So today I'm just going to fully relax and no, I'm not. That's a lie. Sorry, liar. I'm going to read for an hour. I have to film 2 other content pieces. Redoing my nails because I hate this set. Garbaggio. But I like this color. I don't know. You can't really see them because of all the light. You see it? I didn't do a very good job I did all the chrome realm, but I'm going to redo my nails. I'm going to wax my chinny chin because it's hairy. It's hairy. And then I'm just going to sit back, relax, maybe think about some February content, read. I got to finish my episode of Rookie, and maybe just read some more. Thank you for joining me on week 4 of my challenge. Bye. See you soon.